Twitch drops are coming back to Marvel Snap, and there's a part of me that doesn't even care. Find out why as I hereby summon all my imps to join me on my adventures through Marvel Snap. Hey everybody, it's Annabelle. So, in case you didn't hear, or nobody's told you so far, if you go to Twitch TV, from January 23rd to January 30th, Marvel Snap will be throwing out the Twitch drops again. If you watch for 2 hours, you'll get 65 random boosters. If you watch for 4 hours, you'll get 350 credits, and if you watch for 6 hours, you'll get a premium mystery variant. Same deal that you got for Wood to Ralph. And there's a part of me that's not happy about this, and basically shouldn't really be talking about this because, you know, some credits and some boosters and some reward for playing Marvel Snap or watching Marvel Snap are better than no rewards. And I am a Twitch streamer. I do stream on Twitch TV on Annabelle_Fleetwood. So I will be running them, and you can collect them on my stream if you want to. But it seems sad, it seems lazy, it seems underwhelming to do this at this point. And mostly it comes from the fact that the game's just getting more expensive as time goes on, and it doesn't seem like Marvel Snap wants to really do anything about it. Case in point, there was recently a Q&A where this famous quote came up in one of the question and answer sections. It says, Mars, is the team concerned about players hoarding reserves because the rewards inside are so low? And the answer was, our stance on reserve hoarding has not changed. We hear the feedback, and folks want additional value out of the reserves, and based on our models and data, the game economy cannot currently support higher rewards out of reserves. And that just feels wrong, that feels bad, that feels like you're not trying to come up with a solution. Partially because it just seems like you don't understand where some people are coming from monetarily wise in this game, and I get it. Every single time you give away extra stuff in the game, you're giving away profit off the table, and you're shareholders, and you gotta answer to your shareholders at the end of the day. I get that part of it. But it concerns me partially because of the fact that a long time ago you said that you were going to look into making the reward track better, making the reward track stronger. And I don't care if you tell everybody tomorrow that their caches are going to be automatically open going forward. You can't hold on to the reserves. Open them before the end of this month. Because if not, we're just going to open them and give you whatever the reward is right before the season pass. Just open them. Or we're going to open them at the end of the season and just give you whatever the rewards were. Well, it's fine with me. I don't care if you say go for, you know, as soon as you get to a part on the track, we're just going to open it for you. No more harding stuff. It's just going to open automatically. I'd rather you do that because honestly, at this point, I have absolutely positively no rhyme or reason to ever open a cache again. I opened up 350 caches, and at the end of it, I felt like I got nothing out of it. I'd rather see rewards in there and that made sense, that made a difference, than just stuff in there that nobody cares about. And it's not just a monetary thing, it's later on, new game. One of the things in your roadmap is a new game mode that you've been talking about. And if you're going to do a new game mode, you have to give out rewards. If your current model can't support adding some more rewards to the track, how is a new game model then ever do anything? Because if you're not adding new rewards to it, who's going to play it? And if you're just using the new game model as a way to get the current rewards in Conquest, I'm not sure that's worth it at this point. I, at this point, barely play Conquest as it is. I get my few rewards. I almost now strategically pick out which 9 things I'm gonna get from the Conquest and just get exactly that amount of tokens from the Conquest, medals, whatever you want to call them, so that at the end of the month, I'm not wasting any extra medals just on random boosters. And to a certain degree, it's how your reward track is set up. So let me just bring up a really interesting little thing that I had this idea of, okay? This is me having a weird idea, okay? This is basically what the current reward track looks like. I did it in Paint, but this is basically what it looks like. The purple ones are your credits, your boosters, site. Then the blue ones are your credits. Then this is your cash. So you go boosters, credits, cash, and this is always 50 credits. And these are your caches. You go through everything, all 9 of them, and at the very end you get booster, credit, and finally you get your key. What if you just took this one right here and you made that a gold cache? Doesn't that change everything? Not a lot of gold, just even 50 gold. If you can't give away 50 gold every 10 caches, I'm not sure how you're gonna survive if you're gonna put into game modes. If you want to change some of the other ones, there's other stuff you can do. You know, if the problem is that this is so monotonous, this is so boring, especially with you putting in the vault. Instead of these all just being normal boosters, how about, let's say this one here be a booster that you can use on any cards that you want. We go to the vault of boosters. How about this one here? This cache be a card that you don't own. Not a card that you don't own per se, not a new card. But just like, hey, you don't own a split of Magneto. This is gonna be a split of Magneto. You know, stuff like that. That's interesting, that's unique, that's new, that's different. One of the problems that I fell into with the Marvel Snap stuff was the fact that I was opening up variants that I just didn't care about. And if you want to make these also the place where people down the road could collect stuff that are behind, that's great too. There are so many ways that you can change the reward track so that it just feels better. It feels more like you're getting stuff out of it. There's nothing I hate more than opening up a box and getting something I already have. So make a box that is something I'm missing. I'm a title I'm missing, an avatar I'm missing, a split I'm missing. It can be pixel, that's fine with me. But do something to actually make it look like you want people to play your game. With the adaptation and the implementation of the extra card per month, the game got more expensive. But even with doing so, even with the game getting more expensive, your spotlight variants are getting worse. I have to basically wait about a month before I find a spotlight variant that's coming up for me, a spotlight cash reserve, where all 3 cards are stuff that I'm missing. And it's not like I'm missing a little amount of cards. I'm missing a lot of different cards. The fact that I can't choose, the fact that I can't pick, the fact that I can't have a shop that makes more sense to me. I'd love to spend 3 keys to get 3 cards I'm missing. And I know that you're not doing that because you want more people to spend more money. I get that. I get that's your model of how you want this stuff to go. And I'm not somebody who believes that you need to own every single card. But if you're gonna do that, you need to rebrand how Marvel Snap is thought of. If you want to tell people, look, this game is designed so that you're not supposed to have every single card. You're only supposed to have 80% of the cards. That's how we designed the game. That's where we want the game to be. This game was when people first started playing this game, they had the most fun at the beginning because they were missing cards and they had to make the best out of a bad situation. The idea of the game should be to throw cards together and have fun. And that's fine if you want to promote it that way. But in that case, you should be looking at people who have full collections and going, okay, you have a full collection, but we're still going to limit certain cards for you per week. Or we're going to make it so that, ban cards happen at times, Shake up the meta, ban Zabu for a week, see what happens. Anyways, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, remember, play for fun.